I did not just give that briefing with no sound.
We're exfilling to
Fuck.
the east.
Roger, exfil to the east. I'll give the rundown in a second. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Jesus Christ. Retarded. Any other questions? Alright, mission is a go when you guys are ready.
Standard radio frequencies?
Yeah, 50 for long range, 60 for short range. Hey guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal. Sorry, I was making a chipmunk video last night and I shut the audio of my mic off. Got to turn that back on. Woke up literally 30 minutes ago to get this all done. I will give the general gist of what I just briefed them on. Sorry I missed that. 2 places to not go. Don't go to the exclamation points. Go to the question mark. Kill an officer. He'll be in an official looking building, aka this office building. And the longer they stay, the more enemy units that'll come back. But the more enemy units that come, you know, more distraction they add. This is a precursor to last week's op where it failed. So this was the distraction that I said that I'd be making. And we'll see how they do it. To be perfectly honest, they could get this done in 30 minutes, or they could get this done in an hour. It depends how long they feel like staying in the AO. But, you know, we have to do this op, and then in 2 hours' time, we'll be starting the Tier 2 ops on Chernobyl. So, hope you're all doing okay. Hope everyone's doing alright. This isn't a hard op at all. This is a really tactical styled op. We've only got a few patrols on the ground in the middle of the town. Nothing really difficult, I will say. I will add maybe 1 or 2 more additional sentry team patrols, but the real action doesn't start until I start bringing in enemy reinforcements. I've got an armed frickin' Hellcat. I've got some Striders ready to go. We're going to be fighting AAF vanilla forces today, but I want to just, with a 64-bit Arma, let's look at this. In the urban areas, usually you get like 20. We're getting up to 33. In that barn on the ground, I was getting 60. It's quite great. Quite great.
Don't leave a trace. There's 80. There's spare max.
So I'm gonna send these guys around.
Well, when I play marksman, I normally carry 2 demolition blocks.
And we have some small issues of these points going over. I'm gonna delete that, and then this move.
Right, I'll take a
safety measure.
Moving this up, but hey, if X-Tannis is more and more playable, that is perfectly fine with me. Meanwhile, they're marking positions where I guess they want animals to be. I don't fucking know. Let's put some animals down. But we can hear them doing their briefing, so I'm gonna shut up.
But wouldn't it be smarter to go quiet as long as we can before we go guns blazing in there?
I mean, that would make sense to me.
Yeah, for me too.
One last thing I want to add. The hard cutoff time for the op is about an hour and 30 minutes, so we can prep for Tier 2. Just letting you know.
Okay, never mind. We don't have the time for stealth then.
Oh, it never hurts to take a silencer.
Most official looking building.
Okay, honestly, I just heard that comment. I knew someone was going to make it, but out of all of these buildings, you'll know what the official building is. Yeah, that's giant fucking office building. It has a freaking enemy unit on top. So we got 2 internal. Everyone's really in teams of 2s around here. And then we had 2-man sentry. That'll be ready to go. We got a 4-man fire team ready to go.
Alright, let me check again.
Seriously though, without the reshade pack, I'm gonna put that on in a week, but just seeing the color difference, it's a little more bland, you know what I mean? I don't know why you always, there's this one person in my Steam chat that always asks for nudes. I don't know how to address it. Ah, Christ. So we got, you know, just some Strider in storage over here. We've got a medical truck over here. I'm gonna edit its cargo a bit,
Then we'll start moving in.
if it'll let
Fam
me.
and Bacon.
Or maybe it'll
them
completely
swap.
crash me, I don't know. There we go.
I can't see Overwatch 1.
These will be added as bandages. I'm
Put
going
it in the
to
right
just
channel.
put in some
Oh
blood.
no, mind, I see it. It's just
Few body bags.
That's about it.
Right, we good?
There's some standard medical equipment. Great, now everyone's ass. I don't know. CIA ops are always just me chilling as we see some really tactical, cool stuff.
Just one last comm check. Coming.
I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Atropine, we don't really need that. Good enough. So they're off. We've got 7 people for this CIA op. It's the most we've had. And of course, you know, doing the assault mission with the most people we've ever had for a CIA op is a very, very good thing to do. But we will also see what these guys are capable of. Got a few roaming patrols, a few guys right here. They'll blend in. We're using AAF right now for the simplicity's sake of their guns are pretty okay for ballistics and damage, but the lack of armor on these initial guys is going to be a very nice thing for the players.
On the way. Solid copy.
Looks like they're going to get out right here. They're doing a bit of recon. I don't really put anything over here. Again, trying to consistently save frames because in these areas it's going to get really buggy. But next week's mission is going to be probably the one to finally tie everything together. If we get this many people, it should be okay. But it's going to involve stuff over here, and it's going to be, you know, just a final cleanup of some of the issues that have happened. So this is their Overwatch position. Not really effective. I mean, you could take this slight hill back here, but the bush of the islands, or the peninsula branching out right there, excuse me, just, it's too thick. Honestly, I didn't really mean for this map to have any marksmen, but I think Auntie still came in with a frickin' sniper rifle. Nemesis with his LMG. Yeah, Auntie's in the car, but there's no way they're going to get any real good eyes with marksmen. The only real place to put marksmen is arguably just this hill for, like, just tactical within 50-meter defense. Or if they really wanted to, they could bring them up to this TV tower. But even then, that gives them very limited visibility. Excuse me.
How is it me?
So they're going to get in the cars again.
Yep.
They're going to move up to question mark 1 here. I'm just worried that they might trigger the enemies a bit early and start having them drawn out. Because with VCOM AI especially, I got to make sure this officer doesn't move. So what I'm actually going to do is a little impromptu surrender here, because if I do that, and then I double click, it keeps all of these units in place. So what I can then do is when they start getting close, I can come back and unsurrender them. And they will stick to those positions. So, 7 people get out. Auntie, she had a bigger weapon, but she brought it down to a marksman rifle. Again, not going to be able to get too much visibility because of these bushes. But we've got civilians and we've got sentry-sized patrols heading around, as well as a few static sentries. Nothing too difficult. If anything, this is probably the easiest AO I've made in a while, but we're just trying to get them in so then we can send in the ridiculous amount of reinforcements. Again, start it low, end it high. Give me a P90 and rush B, yeah.
So that's what those markers are.
MW2. The days where I just took a P90 and went nuts. Me being some little prepubescent teen, not saying anything because my voice was branded as a squeaky voice. But I went to MLG places. A few local tournaments
Just
and
mark
shit.
breakpoint 1 on the map
Good
and
times.
start making our way towards that when we're done overwatching.
I thought of driving.
Another thing I should mention is I didn't design a good approach here.
Alright, we're on the move.
I did that on purpose, though. They're going to take contact in this outer perimeter around the actual officer, and this will create a very nice tension. That asset's freaking the fuck out. But this will create a very nice tension of they need to get into this area, kill these guys, and then leave. As this group of 4 is coming, as this armored up group of 2, a response team is coming in, as this Hellcat's coming in with these vehicles, and anything else I decide to throw at them. Which I'm going to put a full squad of 8 up here. Weapon squad. Just to deal with this. And I almost forgot to do this. We're putting up our global AI skill
Civilian.
to 65, except for spotting, because that's bullshit. You guys are walking through, spotting a few civilians. It's gonna back away. Back away. I don't have enhanced movement for AI. Lovely. I would totally just vault this wall and run like crazy. Hide, dude. It's okay. Quickly tap Y so I don't hear him.
2-story building, red roof, white, blue doors.
Alright, they're mentioning this building. They're going to move up to it, garrison it, try to get eyes on, but they're going to really just run into this fire team's contact.
Red roof.
I need to get audio ready, play sound. We're going to hear a bit of a test.
Another civilian down the road.
Blue shirt.
Glitch me out, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna cross the road.
I'm going to move that over there. Just so I have it placed down. I'll move it in when contact is starts being broken. Yeah, we already have some of these animals running off. Freaking chickens. We got goats and sheep down. Wonderful.
Civilian right next to the building.
I'm gonna walk away now.
He saw us, I believe.
Trying to make these civilians react as if they saw armed men with guns in a second world country. They're gonna run like hell. Multi-watch is a beautiful thing. I remember when I was the commander for Luton's Ops months ago, during his Friday and his modded Monday and everything. A lot of people would multi-watch him and me because it was my mind against his as the commander versus Zeus, and there was some good moments, there was some bad, and there was some crazy fucked up shit. But looks like we're about to have first contact broken right here. It's two-man team. I'm worried that they're gonna spot the group through the bushes.
Start making our way towards waypoint 2.
I'm going to, as a precaution, there ain't, what the fuck? We're gonna put their spot stats incredibly low. Because he is trying to hide here.
Move 100 meters. Front.
Got eyes on us over here.
Contact.
Yeah, frickin' damages out in the open.
Up the ring road.
Will go. On the way.
We got hit.
So those bullets are going to trigger everything. Alarms down, security element is coming down.
Apparently he's back up.
Got him.
Four-man team's gonna move in.
Cover me a medic.
8-man team's gonna move in. 2-man team's already moving in. Thank you, VCOM. Let's set these guys with all deliberate speed. These guys with all deliberate speed.
Whatever you bound to custom action 1.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
sure
gonna
right now.
copy the entire squad.
Awaiting orders.
Let me know when everyone's back up.
I'm good.
Rah.
Let's make our way to waypoint 2.
Are you getting back in? Alright. Now let's send this group over here, take care of this officer, but now we've got a lot of units running in.
Alarm. Siren.
About
Contact
5
on the
minutes,
other
we're gonna
side of
send
this
in the
road,
chopper.
Near the yield sign. He's down.
But now I'm gonna put their spotting
I can't shoot for
efficiency
shit,
up for
apparently.
global AI. Put that up to 65, so now it's a bit more fair game. And I'm actually, since the guys are
Contact
early, I'm
on
gonna
the,
bump everything up to 70.
Scaffolding. Brick building.
Because I know they can handle it, especially with seven people, best of the best. Fuck's sake. They took him out, he went unconscious. Hopefully they'll go for a double tap headshot. But they definitely need to pull 360 here, which is what Accelerion's doing and Bill is, but
Brick building.
they've got a few units running up that'll need to be taken out.
Yeah, there's definitely a vehicle on the road right there.
Seems to be unmanned there.
Multiple civilians here in this brick
On
compound.
the way.
I can hear an alarm going off.
On the way.
Nemesis running out a bit forward. I guess he's pulling some quick recon for these guys, but he needs to be careful without a battle buddy. If he vaults this wall, he might potentially get shot. Gonna wait a few moments. We only have a few people down. They don't know the seriousness of this situation yet. Yeah, he vaults over. I mean, immediately gets both of these guys because they're looking the other way like tards.
One at a waypoint 2.
Have this vehicle coming in. So that's 2 men down. We got the vehicle moving up.
See white smoke here. Up the road, northwest.
Dude, okay, thank you.
Alright, let's continue pushing down Bunny.
Gonna quickly cycle that out.
Vehicle.
I'm up the road, Rooster.
Understood.
Sounds like a trucker.
Stay alert. Move 100 meters. Back. Move 75 meters. Back. Form staggered
Geez, shot right in the head.
Infantry northeast.
Maybe I've seen that officer.
Oh, dude, no, you have not seen that officer yet.
Sorry, I'm northeast of Waypoint 2 on that gray building. Yeah, let's get on the move. Let me check if that's the officer I just shot.
Solid copy. Solid copy.
These teams are being a bit retarded. I want to let this squad size element in the fire team get in before I send the chopper.
But he got a cab on. With the rest of the west.
That's a rifleman light, but he doesn't have the officer fatigues. Did none of them have long range? GG, none of you have long range. Well, that's one of your mistakes.
Do you hear me?
Copy.
Copy. I think I maybe have shot the officer. Have we any way to confirm or know that PID?
A glorious question they could have asked me. But they can't long range confirm.
Alright, let's please not get stuck here in the fucking open.
Bill saying something very smart. Yep, you don't want to get stuck right here, pinned down for too long. But that's not an official building. This is a residential area.
Waiting.
Remember up the road, Rooster.
I want to try to wean him off the road. That was a fucking frag. Oh god damn, no! These guys will throw frags. I think he just threw another one.
Man down. Think Tam's down.
Dam's down, I'm hurt.
I love these AI mods. These guys are taking fire from their 6. This is what I was worried about, because he's firing through two fucking
you know where
bushes
we are.
right here.
Down the street to the right.
Guys, I'm coming to work.
But they need to grab him, they need to haul ass in the building or something. But it's about time to send that chopper.
Will go.
Yeah, that's infantry light. He has a ball cap. He doesn't have a beret on. Looking at this guy. He's got a ball cap, but he looks old. He's got all the credentials. Yeah, PAD for AAF is a bit tough.
I'll cover behind us because the
Now,
the
I'm
wall's
gonna
open at the back
quickly
end.
arsenal this guy just to give him a beret.
Guys, I think I already killed the officer. Good.
Nemesis claiming he already killed the officer, but he did not.
Contact left.
There we go. We'll just go with
On to you.
that.
Chopper. Choppers up. Choppers up.
Oh God.
Northwest. Northwest.
That horrible
Got
spacing.
a couple of guys down here.
That horrible grenade-prone spacing. VCOM made you pay for it. I get it, move in as a group, but
I think we had a little problem.
yeah.
I'm medic Stan. We are in a bad position. Onto you still up. Onto you.
See, this is all I need, and I can still fuck with them because, oh my god. He should have been...
Nemesis, you still up.
Here's the deal. Famish should have been picked up and they should have pulled back if they wanted to medic him, gotten in a building or something. Because out here, they're frickin' screwed.
Need to bandage myself though.
They can still pass this op, but They need to get out of this position.
Rutger, as soon as you've done, take out that chopper if it crosses again. Roger.
See, because now, look, they're out in the open. No one's able to pull security.
Cover the street, please.
I'm back up.
What? Shoot him!
I need to fix my leg.
Yeah, that's AI being AI for you.
Got 3 guys down and we've been
I'm
getting
right
over
behind
But
you.
yeah, they're gonna start running around. They
Coming down the
need to
street,
get
coming down
out
the
of
street.
here immediately. But even without the officer's death, they've still shaken the hornet's nest. There isn't... So long as someone comes back alive, the mission is passed. But the real objective is just to hit that damn officer.
I can hear troops behind the walls here.
But yeah, now VCOM's kicking in. They're starting to get overwhelmed here.
As soon as it crosses, as soon as it flies over us, take it out.
Target inside.
I'm gonna open the gate to the compound.
Coming.
How did Auntie just go down? I'm actually a bit confused there. Nemesis, oh, that's why, because they've garrisoned this building, now they're shooting at her through the window. So they trade, but Auntie might not get back up from that. I hope more than one person brought a pack. And there are packs in that medical vehicle. But they're staying in that area.
Anybody got a medical? Rutger, check the backpacks of everybody. 3 guy down. Somebody got a spare medic.
I think I got Bill with that. But yeah, they stayed in this area way too long. Blink of an eye, they should have picked sandwiches up and they should have pulled back a little bit, gotten in this building right here, set up security, killed a few guys, then pop some smoke and push out. Because as soon as you stay in this open area, you're fucked. And that is exactly what happened. Just the spacing on this wall.
Anyone up?
One of them threw a grenade. One of the AI. Yeah. Nah, it didn't really work well. And they were staying at these bodies. That chopper did so many fucking flybys here. Nemesis, can you hear me?
Copy that.
Good luck.
Thanks.
But, I mean, just looking at all the bodies right here, you can just kind of look at this and see what happened. The spacing was atrocious. And what we saw was there was some AI right here. They didn't fire. They threw a grenade at where they heard incoming fire. And then they pulled back. And unfortunately, that's what we had. So Sandwiches and Bacon Sandwich, they're brothers. They're both just decided to suicide. But this is a very quick tier 3 op. We might be able to fit in another quick one. I mean, isn't playing well. But yeah, debrief wise, they need to just pick Sam up and move out. He's crippled now, so I think he's just going to pull back. I'd say get in that Strider and try to drive away. This also makes sense because the mission last week failed because they got overrun pretty bad. Because they, you know, jumped the gun way too early. Nemesis, you got a Tango right behind that car. But yeah, it's fueled and everything. I'm thinking he'll just get in there and then drive away. But we also have this chopper in the air, and I'm gonna keep making it do flybys. Here, Nemesis opened fire here. He wounded him. Sticking in the bush. This is one life. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick mission. We're gonna have a lot of time to set up for tier 2. So he gets him. But yeah, he's gonna go for that Strider and he's gonna try to pull back. But will the Hellcat let him? Is the question. Looks like Thamich's is just sitting on the roof. Yeah, that was not good. Yep, see him, he's going to RTB now. Chopper's heading around. It might blow him up, it might not. But this is a very common mistake that everyone in my player base makes, and it's the spacing. And it's knowing how to react when someone's down. Yeah, Bill.
Bill, do you have a pack?
Oh no, I actually grabbed one out of Tham's backpack trying to get you up, and I got shot in the head instantly. I
had
put
one
mine
on
actually
me.
in the fucking SUV. 'Cause it tried
Yeah,
to
they
go low.
supplied the
I think I took a grenade
SUVs,
to
but
the face, which probably didn't help.
we're way too far
Me
in.
too. I don't
Yeah,
know
there's
where
a
it come
couple of
from,
stuff.
cause they have
These
to.
guys are dead.
They had to push where we came from. Flank us like that. Cause I don't know where that nade came from, but it seemed like
The
from
nade
our
came
side.
from the right by the bush. The AI walked up there, they heard shots, and then one of them actually threw a grenade, and then they ran away.
Was that the alley I was looking down?
That's the alley where 3 people went down after Tham went down.
Yeah, that was probably where I was looking. I just didn't see the guy.
Right of that, or in the alley there? Because wasn't the alley closed?
Here, let me put some markers down, alright? So the green dot, actually hold on, no, the red dot is where you all died.
Yep. Oh.
The triangle, the red triangle is where they threw the grenade from. If you notice, there's some bush markers in the way, but you guys were still shooting at stuff. It was, I think, Nemesis with the auto rifle. So what the AI did was throw the grenade towards Nemesis, who was in this spot at the square. And that grenade was short, but it just so happened to be put right in the open where you guys were, and that's how it took out a lot of you. Bill died because that chopper kept circling that area and it finally did a strafe run. Auntie died because she vaulted a wall and there was AI, VCOM AI that ran into the building and garrisoned at a window right in front of her. And Tham died because the AI threw 2 grenades up and they both injured him. So what should have happened there was someone should have immediately picked up Tham and you guys should have pulled back because you guys got pinned down right there in a very tight area and then grenades fucked you guys over.
If you say pick up, you mean just put him on our shoulders and
Yeah,
run for our
shoulders
lives,
or drag or just got him out of that area. There's also the building right next to you could have brought him in. But yeah, that went downhill very, very fast. And Nemesis is actually evading this chopper. I don't know how. Wait. Damn. He's got the AA out. Ah, dude. Nam. Is he gonna get it? Come on, get it. It flared. He got it.
I just walked outside, saw the helicopter, and 2 bodies fall out of it.
Yeah, he shot it down. Literally right over the military base, and now all the AI in the military base are freaking the fuck out. Fucking A.
Nemesis said something about shooting an officer. Did you actually kill him, or was
Nah,
it
that was a frickin' infantry light. All the infantry in the town were the light versions of AAF soldiers, so they all had ball caps and no armor on. The actual building, let me quickly mark it. The actual building of interest, it was the office building right there, red flag. And he had I put a beret on him. He had the officer fatigues on. You would know if it's him. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking ace heal.
Well,
Where's
that's a
my
good
ace
crescent
heal?
failure.
Ace repair, ace medical.
Just all the more reason to do trade.
Yep, just the critical error there was reacting to Sam going down, and then just the spacing of that reaction, and that's what really caused it to go downhill. Ow. Damn, just glitched out my Zeus interface. Ow, it hurts.
Something blew up there.
Yeah, no offense, but why would you blow up a building? I'm gonna wait for him to run back, because I ace healed him.
I don't think he meant to blow a building. I think he meant to blow the SUV after he ditched it.
I get that, but this close to the frickin'...
Yeah. The worst part was when Liru controlled the AI and let him run up to me, and my fucking machine, my M4 was empty.
Bill, that was VCOM, that wasn't me.
What?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
At me for like 3
I know,
seconds.
that's why I said, what the hell is it doing? Take the shot. Yeah, I think I only remote controlled a civilian and I think 1 enemy unit just to run them up, but I didn't do anything. I let the AI do their thing.
Were you the civilian in white and red?
Yeah, in the beginning, I ran away from you guys twice.
You scared the shit out of me.
Alright, quick debrief. I already said a few things. Nemesis, good job. Distraction, I guess, worked. You shot down a chopper right over the military base, and now they're all freaking out. Who knows? Small gripe. Don't know why you blew up the vehicle right next to the...
Yeah, I was way closer than I thought.
Yep. So if anyone wants to fill them in, by all means, but we don't have enough time to do another op because I got to start setting up for tier 2. It's that little golden threshold, so just gonna end the scenario now.
Hang on, before you end it.
Yep.
Hey Bill, let's what I fucked up on here from your point of view.
In my point of view, he got stuck on the main road for quite long. Didn't get on moving. Taking main roads in like ops where you have to kill somebody is always, in my opinion, a bad idea. I would have basically rather went through the bushes in the Half Peninsula and basically just
I
scout
agree.
the place first and not go in the main road, because main road always is like extremely dangerous with vehicles. I mean, the vegetation in the town itself didn't really help. The point where we got killed, the issue was I didn't know where Nemesis was because I would have had him cover the main road, and Auntie was on the left. So, in my opinion, well, yeah, of course we clustered up extremely. The point there is that people have to get thinking or start thinking by themselves. Because there's no issue if I run over there, Thamus down, and Bacon is healing himself, that I cover him. Auntie moved far enough away from us. But then at about that point here, somebody should have overwatched the main road.
Nemesis ended up doing so after a few moments.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been hit by
I
that
came up
grenade
right
if I
behind
hadn't
you
tabbed
when
out.
you were
Yeah.
people. And then
Yeah, all in
helicopter
all, yeah, the
stepped
scenario
right when
was.
you died.
I mean, because of the bushes where Auntie was, it was quite bad. I walked over there and could see the AI over there.
Yeah,
And
I
as
thought
we
the
all
AI
know,
came
bushes
behind the
don't
wall.
prevent the AI from shooting.
Yeah, the AI came
It
from
actually
behind the
does
wall
a
when we
really
got
good
in.
job. There was only one instance of them shooting through bushes that I
Doesn't
saw. But they'll still throw grenades. I will say, though, that I did not mean for you guys to push up through the main road. I designed you guys to be going through the side streets, but hey, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, that was my.
Right, so
the log
if
for the
we
new
were to do
update.
that again, you say we would continue going along the coast, more towards the church, and then cut across?
Yeah, basically, yeah. That was what I would have done, or maybe cross and you see where the rocks in the middle of the peninsula are?
Yeah.
Like the buildings around there, you probably could get over there quite good. Just keep to the coast, try to get in a high building, scout the town.
And then move in once you have a better idea. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Main roads with small groups is always a clusterfuck. It will always end up bad.
Alright, noted.
In the notes for the update, it does say something about increasing the density of trees and bushes or something. I can't remember the exact words, but because people are complaining that the AI is shooting through bushes that you can't see through, so they'll increase the density of something.
Other than that, I can just. What you can always say about urban environment is keep close together. Like Nemesis, you probably shouldn't have been that far away in the first place. Always try to have visual on the last man behind you. Yeah, that's the problem. You shouldn't move on your own that much.
Yep.
I mean, it's good if you get pointed to do it and you cover something. But as soon as you keep moving, you gotta fall back in, and you want to keep that line. You always have visual on the last guy or the guy in front of you.
I also want to say I just put 2 routes on the map where I would have had guys go if it had been my call.
Yeah, I would have probably.
Like, I would have just stayed off the roads close to the town so I wouldn't be spotted early. I'd probably ditch the vehicles at the end of that road and just kind of walked in.
Yeah, my route is like the exact opposite. I would have stick to the coast.
Which, again, that's a good route. It stays off the major road, and it still gets you close.
Try to just go straight for it.
Right.
Straight is always bad. All the corners you have to check and all that stuff. It makes your life so much harder.
I mean, that's
hey, fencing is a great sport.
Would knew where the officer was. Like, we didn't know that he was in that building. So we actually had to scan the fucking city.
But you can see on the sides of the buildings what might actually be a official building, and even if you move over there, like this building, and you can scout from there. Like, it's a quite large building in comparison to all the other buildings in like this area. So we could have been quite sure. Okay, he's probably not here, and we would have moved in further here.
I also want to say, from a ground perspective, first off, by the map, you can try to spot official-looking buildings based on their size. You know, the big gray boxes. There's quite a few of them down. But once you get on the ground, everything is a residential building. There's a few bungalows, and then there's the office. And the office is just about the tallest building there. So I was trying to make it. I didn't want to completely give it away, but I was trying to, give very big hints. Also, from now on, just to make sure stuff doesn't move with VCOM, especially with first person, since I can do this, I will make sure the officers and their guard will stay in the building via quickly surrendering them, and then when you get within 100 meters, and I can unsurrender them and let VCOM take its course. That way, you know, they won't completely run out of the building towards your position, like, you know, up to 1.5 kilometers away, making the objective more reasonable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
One question. Did we have the opportunity to use a fucking drone for actual visual recon?
Yes.
I
Why
actually
didn't we do so?
I had a couple of them. I don't know. I
That's
honestly
what
don't
we
know why I
always
didn't use
forget. I'm gonna take a note there. That is my bad as well.
I mean,
And just a quick reminder,
satellite picture, or at least a fucking
them. I mean,
radar
I
from
had
Yeah,
two
exactly.
hunt IRs. I don't know why I didn't think to use them.
Not just that, but just a quick reminder, you're all technically engineers, and you're all the medic slot. All of you guys are the same unit profiles, so you can divert anything, any role to what you need to divert.
Yeah, that came too late to my mind when I tried to medic Axel. I checked
Yep.
his backpack and he didn't have a pack. Then I checked Tham right before I died and he had one in his backpack. I grabbed it and tried to get Axel back up, but
Yeah, then
Yep.
the chopper
I
strafed.
thought too late of it, to be honest.
It was mentioned in the.
Sorry
not
guys,
in
we're
brief, but
debriefing now. The op
assessment
ended.
of our,
The one life op ended
loadouts
pretty early,
that everybody should get a
and
test. I think it was stated by
you know, in
Arma
about
or
an
something.
hour we'll have the Chernobyl
Oh, I
ops.
simply
Yeah, I
didn't
usually
think of
carry
it.
extra. So.
The Liru
Well,
I was carrying engineer anti-fusels.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the scenario now.
yeah, okay.
Thank you guys so much
Liru,
for watching.
Do you know of any hotkeys on OBS that might be tabbing me out?
No, I don't use hotkeys.
No, something's tabbing me out every now and again, and I don't know.
Just jumps out.
And today it's a critical
But
time.
thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back in 1 hour. I was gonna leave it on and do some work, but there's way too much time in between, so I'm just gonna cut the stream.
2 times in the op I had a little
So
bit of a
go operate operationally for an hour.
say it
Oh
corny
shit!
picture.
Right. One thing I forgot to add. No one brought an LR to talk with me.
Didn't Audi have one?
No one had
I
one.
was thinking about that.
No, I didn't have one.
Because you were
thought
like
Sam had one.
Nemesis was saying, you know, hey, I might have killed the officer. You could just radio me and ask what the PID profile was. That's what
Yeah.
the LR is for.
I have
Yeah, well-
that.
We could use short range for that.
I'm not
No,
gonna
I
reply on short range. If I do, I'm gonna
didn't you
fake
gr-
a shit ton of static.
No, I didn't have one.
Because
Yeah.
it looked like it.
No one brought an LR.
It looked like a
Thank you
long-range
for
backpack
reminding
to
me,
me.
Viking. Completely forgot about that.
Don't think I grabbed one, so.
But yep.
Thought I saw
Go
someone
operate
do it, so.
operationally for an hour. We'll be back with some Chernobyl
fuck up.
ops against
Anyway, guys, I
fucking
gotta run.
Russians,
Sounds
and
good
I
fun.
will
Alright,
see you
yeah.
guys
Okay.
soon.
Only
Yeah,
stuff
see ya.
we can learn from.